Hey people, welcome to my channel. I just thought I should start with the music and I'll tell you all about my skin story. It's been so long since we've been gone. I wanna feel, cause I'ma feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby. Okay, so you're welcome to my channel. This is the first live show, that I'll be doing on YouTube. This is the very first one. Let me put this music down a bit more so you can hear me. Okay, so here we are. You're welcome to my channel. I'm so excited. I've always wanted to do this video to show you something really important. I'll just go straight to the point without mincing words. Okay, I've been struggling with my skin for quite some years. I had acne pimples, proper pimples, and I struggled with that for so many years, honestly. I'm going to show you some pictures, just for you to see what my skin looked like when I was struggling. In fact, I did not start to take pictures immediately. It took me some years when I started to see some improvement before I started to take pictures of my skin. Before now, I used to cover with makeup, but when you have pimples, you have dry, scaly, peely skin, even makeup will not do justice to it. Maybe you look beautiful from afar when people come close to you, like when you go for parties or events, when people come close to you, they can see it. So mine was terrible. Mine was quite itchy. They were big, lumpy, full of pores, as you know. I've been to the GP. I went to my GP. I was placed on antibiotics. I think I went for 2 courses. The first one worked. It's helped me a bit. My skin cleared, sort of. Then after a few months, it came back again. And some people were saying, oh, maybe you're allergic to nuts, or you're allergic to gluten, and so on and so forth. And I tried to change my diet. I was drinking more water, and I tried to exercise in moderate. You want to do everything possible just for you to achieve the result. I was doing everything possible, and it didn't work, to be honest. So the pimples will come back after the antibiotic treatment. So after the second course, I just decided, you know what, I've had enough. I'm going to start looking for solutions by myself. In the process, I tried using some products. I'm not going to mention the name of any products because I found out also that the fact that a particular product is not working for you does not mean the product is not good, or does not mean the product does not work, for the purpose. So some people will use it and it will work for them. But I used a lot of products, spent so much money on getting products, and it didn't work for me. Or people will say, oh, you have to use it for long before you can see the result. Of course, some I will use for 6 months and I would not see anything. In fact, it was getting worse. Lockdown 2019, that's when my story changed. I'm going to show you this picture now. You'll see what I looked like. Okay, so this was my skin, very fresh, if you know what I mean. At this stage, my skin is very fresh. This was the freshest I could get. This was the best I could get for my skin. I can't find the pictures of when it was really worst. But I think I actually deleted them because I was not proud of my skin. I was not proud to show off that kind of skin condition. How I wish I did not. I will be sharing that with you now. But I actually deleted that picture. Okay, 2019 lockdown. I started looking into the products that I use, food that we eat. In fact, we didn't have enough anyway because I was one of the people that didn't do my shopping on time. So along the way, I ran out of my toilet soap, the one I was using regularly. We ran out completely. and we couldn't get to the shop to get some, or we got to some of the shops, they had none. That's the particular one that I was using. But then I remembered that, oh, I have this soap at home. This soap I'm talking about, you know it, you've heard about it. Some of you have used it as well. But the problem is there are different types, different categories of this soap in the market. A lot of people are getting the ones that have been processed or mixed with other substances or chemicals. And so therefore you're not getting the full benefit of this particular product that I'm talking about. But this was the product that I started using since 2019, the first lockdown, and throughout 2020. Throughout 2020, I did not use any um, synthetic soap or any soap that contains perfume or other harsh chemicals. I just depended on this soap. It is 100% natural. Okay. And I'm going to tell you more about it because some people will ask, how are you so sure? I'm going to tell you more about that on the program. But first, let me share this good news with you in case you're one of the people that want to get the good news quick, quick when you come on a video show. Thank you for joining me once again. This is my first live YouTube show. This is the very first one. And with this, I want to give out some good things to some people out there, but I'll tell you all about it also in due course. Now, my skin story. I suffered acne. Really, really suffered acne. Mine was terrible pimples. Some people may have eczema, that is terrible as well. Some people may have other skin conditions, but mine was pimples. It got to a point and I thought, this is just me for life. These pimples will go with me for life into my grave, And at a point, I accepted it. But mine was like itchy. I mean, where I have to proper scratch. I remember when I go to work, I will go and hide in the toilet a while. I'll be scratching and scratching and scratching. It was really itchy and so uncomfortable. I was always ashamed of myself. It affected my self-esteem. But you know how you just carry on as if everything is okay, but you know that everything is not okay. And when I scratch and scratch and scratch, sometimes I peel the skin. Sometimes I puncture the pimples. It will start bleeding. Sometimes the pores will start coming out. That was my skin. And that's what I'm saying, was my skin, because it's no longer my skin. Now, I have been using this product, African Black Soap. This is 100% natural African Black Soap. This is raw. It's not mixed, no chemicals, no artificial colorings whatsoever. 100% natural, raw African Black Soap. They call it Oshe Dudu. Oshe Dudu in the Yoruba language in West Africa means black soap. And so this is the African Black Soap that I've been using. I'm trying to correct some narratives saying, oh, it makes your skin dry. Oh, it's not suitable for so and so. It's only good for African skin that is melanin. No, that's not true. And you know why? Because I produce this soap, okay? Nature Faithfuls, we produce this soap for the people. And I've given out this soap to people where Caucasians, Africans, I've given it out to people with different skin types and different age range as well. So I know that the soap is suitable for all skin types. And I'm saying that with all my mouth. It is suitable for all skin types. Babies can use this soap. If you're expecting your baby, this should be one of the items you're buying for keeps to use when the baby first arrives. Use this soap on your baby, and baby will not go on to develop eczema or so all of those skin conditions that babies come up with. use this first wash, first bath, but please avoid this soap getting into the eyes because it will hurt the eyes. So I started using this soap in 2019. Throughout 2020, I did not use any other soap for my skin except this. And come on, you can see. How do I turn for you to see? You can see the difference is really, really big and clear. And I'm so proud and I'm so happy that I can actually go out without applying heavy makeup. All those oh my goodness, I used to put them and put them and put them when I want to go out, and when I come back I have to wash and cleanse, just to make sure I clean off the products, the makeup products properly from my skin. It was really tasking. But with this soap, even if you wear heavy makeup, this soap will wash your face thoroughly. It will exfoliate your skin as well. Because this soap contains natural antibacterial. That's why it's able to fight those skin conditions. 100% natural antibacterial. It's the African black soap. In case you're just joining and you're wondering what's going on, I'm just sharing this beautiful story about my skin and the victory that I now have. And I want to share this with the rest of the world on a serious note. Please, if you want this soap, a lady who had skin condition as well and bought this soap from me. She's so satisfied with this soap that she paid some money and told me that if anyone shows interest, they have skin condition and they cannot afford the soap, that I should give them the soap. And so she paid for about 10 pieces of the soap. So if you ask me that you want to try this soap, you want to try, you have acne, you have what do you call it, eczema, you have psoriasis, all those skin conditions going, you have dry scaly skin, you want to try, talk to me, put a comment or go to naturefaithfuls.com and leave a web message for me. I'll pick it up and I'll communicate with you. I will send a sample of this soap as paid for by one of my beautiful customers. She's based in Paris, and in case you're wondering, she's Caucasian, and I mean, she's used it and it's worked for her skin. She introduced it to her husband. The husband used it. So I've got so many people from different parts of the world who have used this soap. This soap has gone to Sweden, it's gone to Austria, it's gone to Canada, it's gone to Africa, and it's packaged here in the United Kingdom. Yes, it's produced in Nigeria by my team in Nigeria. We produce it from Nigeria and I bring it in to the United Kingdom because I'm based in the United Kingdom. But the story I want to share with you today is the fact that eventually I found something that worked for my skin after so many years and after spending so much money on, soaps and creams and lotions and all of those things to treat my pimples. Eventually, I got there. And that's why I want to encourage you. Maybe you're struggling with acne, pimples, eczema, all of those skin conditions. I want to advise you to stop using any product that contains chemical or perfume or paraben or all those artificial things. You need to stop using them, and I will invite you to try this soap, not because I'm the one making it, but because I have used it myself. So many other people have used it and they've given me positive feedback as well, that it works, it helps, and it's helping their skin. And of course, I am also a living witness, I can testify to the fact that this soap, it really works. And sometimes you're looking for solution, and when you go on Google or YouTube or all the channels, you begin to see all sorts of answers, all sort of things, and then you're confused. But if you're watching this video at this time, I don't want you to be confused. In fact, if you have a skin condition, I want you to get in touch with me. I will send this soap to you free. If you know you have skin condition, the only thing you need to do for me, take your picture before you start to use the soap. Take your picture a week after you start to use the soap, and then maybe 2 or 3 weeks after you've started to use the soap, because I want to be able to see the difference and the progress that you're making with your skin. Okay, now the story behind this soap, the interesting story behind this soap. This is my grandmother's business. My paternal grandmother, that's my daddy's mother, my precious grandmother, a princess from Oyo Empire in Nigeria. Oyo, so not Uyo, sorry, or Oyo, that is Oyo Empire, that is now Oyo State in Nigeria. She was producing this soap and distributing to the rest of the world, because it was not just distributing to Nigeria, she was distributing beyond Nigeria. And she had people she was also training on how to produce these in her lifetime. She's going to be with the Lord now. So this was her business. And we started to use her ingredients because we realized that there are so many different versions of Oshedudu in the market. So we started to use her ingredients, my grandmother's ingredients, to produce our own Oshedudu. Now, the lie they tell you is that you need to mix something with the soap for it to work, for it to help your skin, for it to clear your skin. But no, I can say 100% no. You don't really have to mix anything with it. This on its own contains natural antibacterial, and it's beautiful for the skin. It's gentle on your skin as well. Although it will exfoliate your skin, it's really funny. It will exfoliate your skin, but it will not harm your skin in any way. It will not scratch your skin in any way. It has beautiful lather, very rich, beautiful lather that you can also use to, to just wash your face if you just want to use the foam. Just wash your face, or you can rub in soft sponge and use it to buff your face gently. It's great if you have body odor as well. This is great. Why I'm saying this, I had body odor as a result of some of the medications that I was placed on. I discovered that I was having body odor in my armpit. But since I went back to this soap, that has cleared as well. If you have, rashes as well, any skin condition whatsoever, just try you try it and let me know how it goes. It's available at naturefaithfuls.com. That's where you will find it, naturefaithfuls.com. I've also put that in the description as well. Or you can get in touch with me via our web form, naturefaithfuls.com. The web form, the contact web form. You can get in touch with me via that and let me know what's your skin condition, and then I will send the soap to you. But for you to purchase yours, go to the website. It's readily available on the website. We'll post some out to you as well. Please note that if you're requesting for free sample, you have to pay for your own postage. Please, you have to be responsible for your own postage. We'll really appreciate that. So this is the story. This is my grandmother's business that we're trying to revive, because we know the benefit of African black soap. We know the immeasurable benefit that you are going to get from this soap. Some companies have taken this soap and they're using like 10% of this soap with other chemicals, and they're still claiming it's African black soap. But you know what? It's different. It is different. Something is 100% natural cannot be the same as something that just contains like 20%, 30% of that natural product. So there's a gimmick in the description of the ingredients. They'll say contains 100% natural African black soap. But it is different from when something is 100% natural African black soap. Do you see the difference? So this is 100% natural African black soap. Some other products we say contains 100%. So if you hear contains, then that soap is not 100%. Okay, if it's 100%, they will say to you directly, this soap is 100% African black soap. And so this is 100%. What I'm holding in my hand, this one is 200 grams. This is what it looks like. It's quite heavy. It's quite bulky. There's much soap in it. You're just looking at it. There's much soap in it. And this is what the 100 grams look like. The 100 grams is in balls. It's also big. It looks small, but it's dry, and it's quite big. You're going to use it for quite a while before it finishes. So this is what it is. This is what I've been using. A lot of people have been asking me, what do you use? How did you, get over these pimples? What did you use eventually? I stuck. I just got stuck on this, and it pays off now because I can see the benefit. So now my pimples is not or reoccurring. No, it stopped that. I'm not struggling with that. In fact, if I see any spot or anything pops up on my face or my skin, I don't peel it anymore. I don't pick on it anymore. I'll just make some lather from this soap. I'll make some lather, rich lather. I'll rub it on it, leave it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll go and wash my face off. By the second, third day, you see that the spot begins to dry off or dry up. Now, you need this as well. I'm not going to force this on anybody, but if you think, okay, I've tried so many other products. To be honest, I've tried other products, but why not? Let me just try this again. I mean, that's what we keep saying. Let me try, let me try, let me try until we finally find something that works. This works for me, and I can assure you, it works for all skin types. Just make sure you wash your face properly, and if it's your body, make sure you wash your body thoroughly. If you apply makeup, if you're the one that wears makeup, you apply makeup when you come back home before you sleep, make sure you wash your face with this. Another beautiful thing about this soap is it can be used from head to toe. That means you can use it on your hair as well. You can use it as shampoo, dry hair shampoo. And it's okay for your pets as well, especially the paws. It's okay for your pets. You can use it to wash them, to give them a shower. It will be nice on their own fur as well. So it's got loads and loads and loads of benefits that I won't be able to mention in just this one video. But please visit naturefaithfuls.com if you want to get your own soap, the African Black Soap Washedudu by Nature Faithfuls. It's available there. Any more questions, any concerns, any comments, please feel free to drop for me. And I just want to thank you for joining me at this time. Whenever you're watching, thank you for joining me. As you can see, I'm so quite new. I've not put so much video up yet, but I'll try to put up video, regularly so that you can see what's going on in my world. This is one of the things going on in my world, the gift of the African Black Soap that I'm sharing with you today. Thank you for watching. I'm just going to play another music. I love music so much. I'm just going to play this music again that I came in with before I step out. Let's fly away, just you and me. I need a little break from the city. It's been so long since we've been gone. I wanna feel the summer feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast. Okay, and finally, before I go, now the African Black Soap is in the market. You got loads and loads and loads of it in the market. I'll put this music down a bit. Pardon me, because I don't want it to compete with my voice. Okay, let me just put it down so that I won't compete with my voice. Now, this soap, this is African Black Soap. This is the 100% raw African Black Soap in my hands. But there are so many soap in the market claiming to be African Black Soap as well. So you got to be careful. Now, some people will say, oh, I got mine and it's black. Why is yours not black? Okay, I will tell you. When this is prepared, it's actually cooked with fire, proper fire. And then when it's oozing up, when it's erupting like volcano, so the top ones, the color will be like this, brownish, grayish kind of thing. So when it's erupting like that, when it's erupting, and we're taking it out, we take it, you just take it, put it in a bowl, take it, put it in a pail or something. This is what it will look like. So the top layers, when the African black soap is being prepared, the top layer is the best layer. And that's where you get all the antibacteria, the natural antibacteria. Now, the very bottom layer that is burnt, some people still buy and sell that, the burnt one, and they still call it African black soap. Okay, that will be black. On the other hand, if you mix something with this soap, let's say you dissolve it or you cut it up, you add some honey, you add some lemon or lime juice, you add some camwood and all other things that will add to make the skin healthy. When you add all of that to this soap, it will turn black. In fact, if you just drop the soap in some water, it will turn black. So black, there's nothing wrong with black, but what I'm trying to say is this one, especially this color, is 100% raw African black soap, and it is one of the best in the world. So get yours if you're struggling with acne pimples. I think this will help you. You can try it. And please give me feedback once you buy yours and you've tried it. Please give me your feedback. I really love that. Take care of yourself and thank you for watching.